Yeah. Once again, it's on. We here. It's fucking political. What's today's date? Thursday, November 5th. You know,
2020.
2020, post-election. We still ain't got no president.
Still.
It's your boy, we here, Reposado World, Fleon Sanders. I brought the crew with me.
It's your boy Phil, a.k.a. Free from Flatbush. We here. It's fucking political.
Yeah.
2020.
Yeah.
Tony Dre, you already know. On the gram, gotta rep my book, Dating is a Gamble. And you already know, fucking political all day.
Okay.
And you got Anthony Davis.
Anthony. What else?
Davis.
What else? Hushaw Smith.
Smith. Hush Braun James.
What else?
Mania.
How you stop him? No noise.
The Voice.
The voice of reason.
Yeah. Yo,
What up, man? We here. It's good energy, you know. It's a nice evening. The weather isn't killing us. You know, it was playing games with us, but it's a nice, calm night.
It's a vibe, you know what I mean? So how everybody feeling? Was good? Talk to me, y'all.
Feeling good this evening, you know.
You already know, I ain't got no complaints, man.
Still no president, though, but either way, we fucked anyway, so.
I mean, well, let's talk about that.
I mean, the last thing I checked, Biden is up in the electoral votes. You know, you need 270 to win. Mm-hmm. He's up. I don't know the exact numbers, but he was up. What disturbs me a little bit is the Senate. I think the Senate has the Democrats up, but the House, I want the House to have Democrat, but Republicans is winning in the House right now.
Right.
But the Senate, the Democrat has like a slight edge, not enough to brag. You feel me? So they're right. We don't have a decision made yet. You know, for the people who mailed their joints in, hopefully your shit gets counted the right way. You know, that mail was trickery, and that's like part of the reason we waiting right now.
I mean, but as far as like the whole, this whole process, like how you feel like when you see artists like, Lil Wayne and Lil Pump and certain dudes endorsing Trump, like how do you view that?
Well, they got afraid because there was a thing saying that Biden is gonna up the taxes on people with bread, basically.
All right,
so that made them jump shift because they don't want to pay more taxes. But I'm like, who am I to really judge? But like, nigga, if you millions, billions, how much more tax can he really get out of you? Yeah, he gonna raise it, but that makes you jump shift that easily?
That's true. I mean, like, and personally, like, like as far as Wayne, Wayne a good artist and all that, but really, like, if you look at Wayne, his past views on certain topics, like, I think he one time said, he
don't actually see no police brutality.
Right, exactly. Or, like, he didn't understand the Black Lives Matter movement. So just like, do we really care how, what Lil Wayne thinks on, his views? I mean, I don't think they really even matter.
Yo, you heard Pac say it officially. He said, yo, you got to listen to what your artists be really saying. Fuck the music that they kicking. Look what the fuck they really, really, really about on the back half. And, I think on my views, I'm going to just keep it a buck. I done been in a couple legal situations, and I know a lot of other people been in legal situations. I don't really know if I want a prosecutor as the vice president. Because if you really respecting, how a prosecutor move, they ain't never going to denounce no fucking police brutality.
Nah, exactly.
Exactly. Good point.
I ain't gonna hold you. But like, all right, so on another note, now, I'm hearing people saying that they didn't vote and they didn't feel it was necessary because it's like they was choosing between the lesser of two evils. I mean, a lot of people are saying, well, my vote doesn't count, and then what is it really going to change? I mean, do you feel people should still be out there voting?
I think people still vote, All votes should count, But, people got to wake up and realize, like, everybody got to vote. If you want Trump out of here, we got to go vote.
But then again, it's like official thing.
Yeah.
In Massachusetts, they got 2 towns where literally Biden won by 1 vote. Literally 1 vote in 2 different towns. So you got to say, at some point in time, it does count.
Yeah, exactly.
But I say bigger than anything, a lot of people, we focusing on the presidential, but the presidential don't really have that much of a close knit with you down on the lower level. It's the local people, the local politicians that fuck you over. It's the other politicians that's a step above that. So you got to worry about those politicians when you really, really vote. In the presidential one, that's more you don't really want no clown being the president, and you don't want no fucked up person being the president. We done seen that on both ends. Exactly. And at a certain time, you got to start saying like, all right, you know, it's that council member that's actually really making the decision where you live.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, that senator, that mayor, those are the people that's making the decisions where you at. The president, remember, he's all over the whole country and he making decisions for world, you know, moves.
Facts, exactly.
He say he don't make the direct damage to us because he's worrying about such a bigger platform.
Exactly.
I think, we're not going to let people off the hook. We want everybody to vote, but I don't really think New York ever was, like, slouchish. Like, New York ain't the reason Trump won. Because I think we do our job. Yeah, there's still some of us, our local buddies, friends, people we know that don't vote. But New York kind of takes care of business. Yeah, it's them other places where we need them to step it up because it's highly favorable for his ass. And that's probably the places where people feel like, oh, my vote not going to matter.
Right, exactly.
Texas and shit like that. You know what I mean? But if everybody does it,
Arkansas,
if everybody there, then that will make a difference. New York kind of do their job. I ain't going to hold you.
Nah, I ain't going to lie. Yo, the fucking East Coast do their job.
The East Coast do their job.
They be on it. You know what I mean? Like, they be on it. But
that's a fact. So we just going to pray and hold off and see what the fuck happens because we don't know.
Well, I don't see no difference. Who's going to be president? I don't think nothing going to change. You know?
I don't think nothing going to change, and I don't think one is better than us.
Shit ain't changed when Obama was in office. We think shit going to change now.
Nah, but we were still proud. Don't.
Oh yeah, of course.
Don't
Black president. Of course.
I mean, of course.
It was an ambiance. It was just a feeling. So even if we really don't feel a lot change or did, it was a feeling though.
That he was black.
It was a feeling.
And I ain't gonna lie, like what president you know is gonna hit a 3 from the corner and walk off with the swag.
And say,
like,
I do this.
This is what I do. I saw that swag. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, so you know what I mean? We riding with him regardless.
I think more so the biggest thing is now you can go home and y'all can tell y'all kids, because I ain't got no kids, but y'all can tell y'all kids when they say, I want to be president, you ain't got to look them in the face and be like,
like it's impossible. It's possible.
It's possible now.
Now you can tell me it's possible.
Nigga, fucking Kanye was running for president.
I mean, that's I've
been running for president. I ain't no votes either, but
I don't know.
Yo, but
you want to count him? Isn't Kanye Republican?
I might even count. But it's so crazy, but low key though, I can't front because it's really like if you look at it, it's really the vice president that really runs things down, right? So listen, it's so real. I think in America, you could put a dog, niggas could put Air Bud up there. Fucking Air Bud could be president, nigga. Like that's how.
Nah, it's a fact.
That's how stupid shit is.
Yeah.
Niggas be out here voting for Air Bud with some dumb shit.
We'll see what happens. But like the Obama thing, I still love that moment in history.
Of course.
I still love that moment in history.
That was a dope
you know what I
moment,
mean?
Though.
And like Ant just said, you know, that could make you feel like you could tell your kids it's possible.
It's possible.
Because we motivating anyway. So before Obama, I'm sure some people was out there telling their kids that anyway. But now when Obama popped off, they're like, I can really say it now.
It's real now.
Yeah.
It's real.
So just vote, man. I mean, it's too late now to say that, but like, you know, upcoming elections and anything going forward, don't feel like it don't count. You have a right. You know, I don't want to preach and say how, you know, our ancestors died for us and all the shit that happened for us to be able to vote. But note that and notice how important that is. You know, your vote is just as important as you breathing.
That's a fact though. But yo, as we carry on, the other day we was talking about this topic basically, you know, between men and women. I was having a discussion with my boy. He was at my crib. We was going out and shit like that, and we were just talking about like the certain things that a man gotta do to not appear broke. You know what I mean? It's like if you go to the club and you invite a female or you invite females out, you know, you gotta show up. Of course. I mean, you gotta come with your LeBron game. You can't be there on your fucking
Wally Zerbiak.
Exactly.
He hit a couple buckets that counted though.
I mean, but when?
I know.
You know what I mean? When?
I know.
So just like it's like just like I think anything that involves a female, if you bring her out with anything, you got to show up on the A game. You can't come and say, yo, shorty, like, you know, I'm gonna bring bottles of Sveka to the section. She gonna be like, yo, you gonna be in the group
chat. First of all, when you go to the bottle girls, they're gonna be like, we don't have that.
What is that? I ain't gonna lie. Casamigos or Henny.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But now the question is just like, well, what you bring us, this is like, now what you bring into the forefront. All right, cool. You know, homie invited me to the club. He had a section and he had, you know, Henny, Casamigos. He had Mo. You know, he had 1942. But it's just like, if you don't do that, then the certain females gonna look at it like, well, this nigga broke. This nigga brought me to the section. I had to wait in line. We couldn't even go up. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just the whole. It's politics behind that.
Well, they feel. I don't want to get women hating me. I don't mean to say it as abruptly or harshly as it may sound at first, but they feel like they're the prize, and you want this prize. So what are you willing to do?
Okay, all right.
You know what I mean? It's not neutral at first. I won't bash all women to say that it can't eventually become neutral.
It can be.
It can eventually become neutral, but it's never neutral off rip.
Nah, off rip, nah.
Well, the biggest thing is going to always be the fact that, you know, you in the setting for that. You know,
true,
and obviously, you know, even without trying to compete with somebody, it becomes a competition between you and the next dude, and you know, females is already going to be on some, you know, where is the actual, you know, middle ground or who's more lit, and then it's going to be, all right, well, these dudes got it, but then these dudes look like they got it more. And then they probably gonna make the same pick like most people do it in the presidential race. They gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna fuck with these dudes.
Yeah, because they got it.
But these dudes are showing me that they trying to fuck, and then these ones is kind of being low key about the fucking.
See, but look, here's where it get political though, because it's about perception, right? Niggas can come and pop 100 bottles, but then go home to
and
the
be
mom's
broke.
crib.
Yeah,
go home, sleep in a V. It could be a nigga who bought you 2 drinks, and that nigga going home to an empire. You know what I'm trying to say? So just like you can't judge.
Right, and that's the problem, because they're judging, because like you said, he could have the gold mine, the one that bought you the drinks, because how did he get that gold mine?
Right.
Making smart moves like that.
Exactly. That's a smart man.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, the bottle popper and all that go home to his mom's, and mom's getting on his nerves, and then boom, he got to keep up with that, because once you set that as the tone, now every time you pop out with her, you got to do that.
But wait, hold on. But you know, on the opposite side of things, you might be doing that shit for some bitch that's wearing rainbow clothes.
That's a big fact.
Like you popping $100 Casamigo bottle in the club for a broad that literally got a quick. I'm gonna call it a quick fit.
She went on a Forever 21.
But yo, how many girls go in the club with a $30 outfit on and look good?
Yeah, you're right. I'm not shitting. You know I'm not shitting saying you ain't gonna look good, son. You know but you popping bottles. For abroad, that outfit don't even cost more than the motherfucking bottle in the streets. Like
but the pressure ain't on them.
That's true.
Of course not.
The pressure's not on them.
It's on us. You know what I'm saying?
But now, for example, all right. So Shorty said, "Yo, Hush, come out to the club, right?" Now, what you expecting her to do?
If she invited me out,
she said, "Yo, come out."
To look good, because ain't no bitch putting no bread out.
So now, all right, so boom, hold on. For example, so now it's so another topic. So now she gonna invite you out, and then you gotta spend. What you saying? So either way, whether you invite out or she invite you out,
it's still the same expectation.
So she gonna be like, oh, I invite this nigga out, and he ain't buying out one bottle.
Yeah, but wait. But here go the thing. You would know the chick you dealing with though, because you would know if you fucking with a baller bitch that's gonna be like, yo, I got bread up. Like you ain't
but they still want to see what you got.
Oh yeah,
even when they got
word. Exactly. Yo, you're right.
They got black cards out the yin yang, the whole wallet black.
So let me ask you a question. So, if a girl tell you to come out anywhere, are you expecting her to pay?
You see, I'm an instigator, right. So the first thing I say to test the waters.
All right, go ahead.
When they say pop out, Hush, I'm be like, yo, maybe another night, because I ain't really got it like that. Just the cat to see if she go, bye. Or, nah, come through still. Yeah. I don't care. Like, you could put that out there as the roll of the dice to see where her head is at. Yeah. So now, what do you do if you do my move? So let's say the chick tell you pop out, and you say you don't really got it like that. You got to wait another day. So suppose she clip you, and that's it for the night. When you are up, are you hitting her back?
No, I'm not.
No,
I'm not.
No, because you shitted on me when I ain't have it.
But look, but I ain't gonna hold you. I can't front like a chick invite me out. I invite a chick out. It's out. Cause first impressions is everything. Right?
Of course.
All right, so listen, I'm gonna do what I gotta do for the first impression.
If you do the inviting,
either way.
Mm-hmm. So you gonna go anyway. You ain't gonna try to cap and see where she at.
Even if she invite me on, listen. You know what I mean?
Because you know what that means.
I'm gonna flex a little bit. It's cool. You know what I mean? But it's not like I'm.
This your first date or this is
second?
But that wouldn't even be like technically. Sometimes you gotta look at it. How's that a first date when you talk about I'm gonna be coming to a lounge or a club with your friends? Like that's not a date. That's me and you and your friends.
All right, so then we gotta separate the two. Then it's like so. All right, so then if she invites you out to dinner, then you expecting her to handle everything?
No. I'm still gonna handle everything off rip first time.
For the first time, she said, "Yo,
first date.
Go here."
First date.
Okay. Second date. Good.
Second date, I probably might do it again. The third date, I'm expecting a female to actually put up something to say something to show that she's interested.
So by date number 3, you expecting her to pull up with something?
Hell yeah, because I'm not trying to be free food. You ain't gonna have me in your phone.
If a girl don't at least
you get a special restaurant name.
I think that's fair.
You get crab legs.
I think that's fair.
My son named crab legs.
I think if a girl don't reach for her wallet the 3rd or 4th day, you gotta clip us, huh? She did only for the meal.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Suppose she
I got the tip.
Suppose she capping though. Suppose she capped the whole time. Y'all go on the first date, and a lot of that conversation is, yo, it's this hard time. No, the shorty saying that. So suppose shorty's pitching that, and it could be real, or it could be her way to like always go out and not have to worry if she's always suppose she's always throwing that story in there though.
But now see now, but listen though, niggas is stupid. I can't from we stupid niggas.
Of course we are.
If she's bad, she got a fat niggas. Oh, you having a hard time, baby? I got you. Okay,
he's too bad. Hold that, man.
Yeah, hold that. Niggas is dumb. We dumb.
You don't expect that story to come though?
If you're not going out with the chick with the fatty, then and whatever you like, we happy you're not going out with her because if you're going out with her, you're making a mistake.
So what happens when it's a chick you're not really attracted to, but she's willing to pay off the rip? So the first time she call you out, because you got to go out to really see the whole vibes. So you go out the first time and you really not jacking her, but she paid the first time off rip, did this shit that make it look like we equals. Are you clipping her because you don't really like her, or you gonna go out a few times? Because I feel like women sometimes do that. They don't really like the nigga, but if he always, she gonna keep going.
Of course.
Are we doing that too?
I can't lie. Listen, I can't go with no chick I'm not feeling, cause then I gotta be out with you. Yeah. I'm like, I seen boy with that chick, and she wasn't looking lit. So I can't I gotta be out with somebody I'm feeling.
Here go the realest shit. You don't never want to go out with a bitch that your ass gonna jump out of a V with her and nobody looks at her.
Right.
That's the most embarrassing thing in the world. Because it'd be like, that's your sister?
Niggas be like, yo,
you out with the cuz?
Niggas give me that thumbs up. No, you got it.
I can't front I want niggas to be like, okay, I see what you doing, boy. Okay. I like that.
I want my favorite uncle to be like, I see you, nephew. I see you. I see you.
Lie,
that's the best feeling, nigga.
Lit, especially like speaking of uncle shit, like yo, you bring that bad joint to Thanksgiving or to the family shit.
Yeah.
All the uncles is looking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you
got that. Shake her hand.
You got it.
Look, shake her hand for like 10 seconds, ain't letting go and shit.
I be like, yo, Unc, man.
Relax.
They don't,
yo, Uncle trying to holler on the side. Bullshit. You know you like 90s.
You know where he got his swag from.
They don't say nothing. Shorty trash. They don't say nothing.
Yeah.
It's funny that fucking Unc start showing baby pictures. Like, yo, listen, we ain't like, yo, you out of line.
Fuck out of here.
I'll show you when he was a snot nose.
I used to take him everywhere.
I was changing his diaper.
Capping and all that. But watch out for it. And I kind of say I gotta agree with Dre, Mon. You know, he said like the third date, you know, ladies, I'm sorry, we gotta be brutally honest. By the third date, you should be offering something. You know, tip some, show some initiative.
Okay.
If y'all getting somewhere, y'all talking and y'all really vibing. If you go MIA in between dates, then I don't know what you really expect.
Yeah, she looking in her refrigerator when she calls you. That's what the fuck she doing.
Like spam, I don't want spam tonight.
Let me call footprints.
So yeah, that's a definite though. And you know, down the line, you don't really have to, you know, write a list or see when they really are supposed to, but just show that initiative, ladies, at some point. We don't really care. It's the principle though. You feel me? Like you said, we not just
I'm not even gonna front. I clipped the whole baddie like because it just felt like her vibe every time she called me. She was just looking like it was like she wanted to go out. And it's like, oh, we always going out? Oh yeah, I ain't fucking with you. And it was second date. And it was like, yo, you know what? You show me some lit places, I'm gonna remember the address. I'll take somebody else that's appreciative of this. I clipped her ass. Like that's a wrap.
So did she call you back after that?
She hit me a few times after that, but I was like, yo, like it's no linking, like because you already look like you lead into that off the second date.
Because certain bitches all they want is the free meal and that's it.
And how do you tell?
You go to the next nigga crib and that's it, nigga.
What was that?
You done fell, bitch. Till go fuck the next dude.
And the shorty might save her food for the next nigga. No, she got leftovers for the nigga eating.
I just watched it before we got here. Yeah, the Dion Cole shit with the final word. Welp. You feed her and she say that shit. You know that shit is over for the night. You dropping me home or not?
Yeah, it's a lot of dudes out here. They warming the pussy up for a next dude. They playing like a comforter right now.
You know what? Playing that slot. You know, AC, you playing the slot. You playing and you never win. You know what I mean?